Hi guys, these are my white drapes overlays and they have a few choices. Of course, you can look at them when you turn off and on the different ones. This is just silver and gold. This is kind of traditional. Um, no red on this one. And these are kind of, I love this farmhouse. And those are pink and peach. Pink is right now very much in. So and those are just straight ones. They all have panels and the panels are not attached to them. So if you open file, you can see left and right. Left one has shadows on the wall and shadows on the floor, and the right one has only shadows on the floor, doesn't have shadow on the wall because I lit them from this side. Okay, so if you open it, you're going to see only shadows on the floor. And the panel there is not connected. It's just left there just in case you need to cover a little bit more. I left it there and I thought it's a little bit easier if they're connected. I mean, if they're in the same folder, so I can move them easier. So I'm going to choose to work with this one. If you choose something else, you have to highlight it to be able to see, to be able to move it. So I'm choosing this one. That's why I'm highlighting it. Grabbing my move tool, make sure your move tool is not auto selected. Auto select is unchecked. That's important. And you are going to grab them, click on them, and not releasing them into the title. You have to go into the picture. When you go into the title, the picture is going to show, so you have to move down to the picture. So I have my entire folder highlighted, so I'm going to move both of them together, bring them here, and I'm going to release them into the picture. And here they are. If they are too big and you don't see them, that means they are too big for your picture. My camera makes huge files, so that's the reason. And if you don't see them, when you have them highlighted, you can go to Command T or Edit in Free Transform. And if you don't see the entire this whatever it calls frame, you can go Command for Mac, Command 0 or Control 0 for PC, and it's going to fit into your screen so you can see and you can adjust. So I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. You may have to make them much smaller than this, and I actually don't want the panel to show. I can show a little bit of the panel. Let's show a little bit of it. And I already have shadows, so these shadows are going to work good on white, on very light also. They're not going to look great on dark, so you have to add more shadows on dark if you want to. And I'm going to click here, okay. Then I'm going to open and grab the other side and move it to the side, and that's pretty much all. Right, and when I move the right, I will hold my shift, so I'm going to move it only horizontal. I'm not going to go move up and down. Shift, so I can move them this way and stay on the same level, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I release my shift and move it. Now you can see it needs a little bit adjustment. I'm going to have completely separate tutorial on adjustments, but I'm going to show on this one how to just remove the yellows. So I'm going to close this folder, because if I add an adjustment layer, it's not going to go on the top of the folder, it's going to go on the top of the on left, and I want both of the drapes adjusted. So I close that thing, and I'm going to go to, let me move that, I'm going to go and find hue saturation, adjustment layer, which I have shortcuts so I don't go here, but if you don't, here hue saturation, and I'm going to clip it. If I move the slider right now, it's going to affect everything, but if I clip it to the white drapes from here, or you can use shortcut as Command Option G, Control Alt G for PC. Click here. Now it's going to adjust only the drapes. Okay, let me go 0 here. So if you don't know, if you don't see the colors, some people don't see the colors. It needs eye developing. So you can just use that tool. Okay, and when you click here, it's going to show here what color you need to adjust. Let me click here. It shows yellow. Wherever I click, it's going to show me different colors. Okay, we want yellow. If I click here, see, you don't see the reds, but it has reds over there. So I'm going to click here and shows me yellows, and I'm going to just desaturate the yellows. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. If you need some adjustment, so it depends on how the picture is lit. If she's quite flat, but the light is still on the right side. If you need something to adjust, you can. If you want to adjust brightness or you want to dull them up, you can. Okay, and let me just put levels adjustment layer, and I'm going to brighten them up a little bit by upping the highlights, or that's too bright. Whatever you want to do. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much.